Welcome to day 2 of no running water here in Austin, Texas. Let me tell you about it. I always thought it was a myth that people in the South had to drip their faucets. It's actually true. So I've been dripping this one here since a couple days ago, although they turned the water off. They turned the water off because the pipes are frozen. And I've been dripping this one in the sink as well. It was dripping a little bit yesterday and then the day before. And then they just had to shut off the water because the pipes are frozen. I even called them and I was like, I've been dripping the water and nothing's coming out. And then they decided to just shut off the water to certain buildings. Thankfully, I do have water. I have this 1 gallon. I have a gallon back there. And I have some water in here, actually, in my Pro 1. It's not like I, don't have any water, but it's really hard to make food when I can't do dishes. I hate doing dishes, so I just did not do dishes. And I do have food. I have food. I had some of this. Thankfully, I had something I could put that in. And then I have some food in here. I should have prepared better, but it's not like I can eat it because I don't have any clean dishes. You know what? Actually, I do have containers down here. I don't know why I didn't think of that. I have containers back here. I could use that, and I guess I could use drinking water. Some of my drinking water to clean utensils. I just don't want to use up all my drinking water. I think that by Wednesday I'll be fine. Today is Monday. So, yeah, I actually used some of the drinking water yesterday to clean some of the dishes so I could have lunch. And I thought, I'll get some DoorDash today. No, not going to work because DoorDash is only doing pickup only. So, good for them, though. They should put their drivers first. They really should. I've been keeping my place at 75 degrees. I turned it off right now because otherwise it'd be really hard to hear me. But I have had, oh my gosh. Okay, so the insulation here in Texas is horrible. And so I had to put a towel down here because I can feel cold air coming out. Then I can feel cold air. I don't know if you can see, you can see light coming through, right? And so I put another towel, I had to shove it into the corner here. So, it's not really doing that much, to be honest. But it's something. I should have prepared better. I did not, though. But, there's cold air coming from out here. And then there's a window here, so more cold air comes out of here. So for my hammock, I've been moving it, and it's actually been over here. I'll show you guys. Whoop. So I've actually been sleeping all the way over here. So if there's nothing over here, then I'm just sleeping over here. So I'm furthest away from this door and this window because it's just so cold over there. I moved it during the day so I have more space over here. Thankfully, I did not lose power because then I wouldn't be able to work and that would suck. I heard, Texas and Dallas. I think I heard that Dallas is without power. That sucks, because I don't know how you get out. And then the roads are iced over. There was a 20-car pileup yesterday. That's crazy. But, I'm sure it sucks too. Essential workers have to go out if you work in a hospital or a clinic or whatnot, and you have to get out, But, yeah, thankfully I have power. I have water. I did buy some protein bars. So, if anything, I can eat a bunch of these protein bars. And then I wanted to order food because I just don't feel comfortable going out. So Whole Foods delivery isn't really doing a lot of delivering. They have a delivery time for tonight at 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. I'm not staying up that late. Sometimes I go to sleep at like 6:30 p.m. Sometimes I go to sleep at like 8 p.m. So it's going to be delivered tomorrow, and then I'll have some food as well. But I really should have prepped better because I have a whole freaking air fryer over here, and I really should have got like air fryer foods. Put them in my freezer, take them out. I have these little easy air fryer paper liners. So it makes it easy. I could just pop one in, put the food on there, and then I don't have to worry about doing any dishes because I just can just throw that sheet away. And there's a bunch of sheets in here. It comes with 100. You know, I really, as someone from Minnesota who has dealt with cold weather, like they got negative 51 wind chill over there. They had trees exploding. And like, again, born and raised in Minnesota, spent most of my life in Minnesota, so I'm used to the cold weather. I didn't think it would be this bad here where businesses are literally shutting down because of how, and again, it makes sense. You know, it makes sense. You would think after years and years of dealing with the same thing that they would prepare better and start insulating the pipes, but I guess they just don't want to change anything for whatever reason. I personally don't get it. But yeah, I'm hoping to prepare better. I bought some weathering tape that you like put on the corners. Like I bought some tape that I can like put on the side here. And then when I open the door, I can put it on the side here so it like blocks this. Cause like I can feel cold coming through. I bought one of those, something that looks like this, but like it's actually made to go down there and it's heavier with like glass beads in it. So it's like weighed down because if I can like come over here and actually sleep over here, that would be nice. Cause I mean, otherwise like I just don't have that much space over here. Like I'm in a 400 square foot unit. Like I just don't have a lot of space. Trash did not come this morning, I don't think. Thankfully I took care of my trash last Monday. And then, yeah, so I've been day 2 of no running water. I last went out on Thursday. Thursday, I went to salt therapy, and then I went to the chiropractor. And then Friday after work, I went and did laundry. I don't have a laundry unit in this unit. There's no space, so there'd be nowhere to put it. So I actually went ahead and did laundry on site here Friday after work, which thankfully I did that because otherwise I'd be like, when next can I even do my laundry? Typically I do laundry on Saturdays. And yeah, I just wouldn't have been able to do it 2 days ago. So yeah, let's see. Tomorrow is supposed to also be cold. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Probably not. Let me move this. If you hear outside, you can hear the snow melting. I'll have to see in the editing process if it even picked that up. But like I can hear a lot of the snow melting, which is good. Uh-oh. Well, microphone doesn't want to go back on. That is unfortunate. So, yeah, I hope to be better prepared next time. I will have the weather thing. I was also thinking about maybe getting a cover for this window to like cover this whole window with like this thermal blanket type thing. But I don't know if I really want to do that because I don't like, I'm renting. If I ruin the walls, I am not going to get my full security deposit back, unfortunately. And then I don't really know what I can do over here. There's this whole screen sliding door over there. I don't even know. It's been so weird though because it's just so dark here. Like if I turn off all the lights, let's see. I turn off every single light in here. It is quite dark. I mean, there's some light coming here, but I feel like I have to turn the lights off. Not the lights off, but I feel like I have to keep everything closed because this is somewhat blocking out the cold weather. So it doesn't feel as cold in here. Another thing I want to talk about, gosh, like I've been in Minnesota since June of 2025. I've been here a little more than 6 months. I can't believe it's been that long. Like, dang, time is flying. I feel very sad for Minnesota. What happened to Renee Good? What happened to Alex Preddy? I don't know what's going on with this country. Yeah, I just feel very sad for everything going on right now in this country. And it's sad too, like I didn't even vote for the guy. I did not vote for the guy, and that's just what we have to deal with for 4 years. We're like over a little more than a year in. We got 3 more years to go. I'm glad that people are going out and they're protesting. I have a lot of friends in Minnesota, and I get to see them posting stuff on Facebook and whatnot, but it's sad that it even had to come this far for people to be out there and protest. Like, why do things have to get so bad? And even when they get bad, like when does stuff get better? Because lives are lost. Those people can't just be brought back. Something needs to change with this country because I feel like the American dream is no longer get married, buy a house with a white picket fence. It's how do we leave the U.S. and have a life that's better in a different country? I mean, even myself, I've been focusing on learning Hungarian. I've been focusing on getting my Hungarian citizenship. I'm still waiting on documents from the company that I hired. But once I get my citizenship, I can figure out my Ameri-exit plan is what they call it. Because I just personally don't feel safe in the U.S. I didn't feel safe in Minnesota either. Even going downtown, I never felt safe down there. And then coming here, I feel a lot safer downtown, but I want to move away because it's just, I'm not really a city person. But I mean, there's a lot of issues with the U.S. and it just feels like things are going to get a lot worse before they get better. I don't even know what else to say. I'm frustrated. I'm sad. I'm angry that this is what's going on in the U.S., a country that is supposed to be for everyone, and it's not. Clearly, it's not. It has never been a country for everyone. There's always some group of people that is being targeted. If it's not them, the 2 people who are unalive, then it's someone else. It's some other group. And then it just, there's always some target in the U.S. and it's always some different group that people are hating on. It's really bad. I don't even know what to say. I'm just in disbelief that this is where we are in a country in 2026 when things should be a lot better.